junior from Houston, Texas, number 50, Emeka Okafor.
The game is over. UConn's the national champion for 2004. You've won the national championship. What do you have to say about this moment to those fans up there and to the rest of the team?
Man, it's hard to put in words. This moment makes it all worthwhile. You know, for 2004, we're national champion.
With this amazing young man, Okafor, graduating in 3 years. He's just done it all, and he's done it with dignity and class.
Honor one of UConn's all-time greats with a lasting symbol of excellence. Emeka Okafor came to Storrs from Bel Air, Texas, and immediately made his presence felt as the most dominant big man in program history. A two-time All-American and the 2004 National Player of the Year, he led the Huskies to their second national championship and was named Final Four Most Outstanding Player. A two-time National Defensive Player of the Year and Big East Player of the Year, Emeka powered UConn to that 04 national title, 2 regional finals, 3 Sweet 16s, and 5 Big East titles. He left Storrs as the program's all-time leader in block shots and one of only a handful of Huskies to average a double-double for his career. And tonight, his legacy takes its permanent place in the rafters of Gamble Pavilion, joining fellow Husky legends. Joined by Director of Athletics David Benedict and accompanied by Hall of Fame coach Jim Calhoun, as well as Emeka's family, welcome back number 50, Emeka Okafor.
Just quickly, because this is a Husky night, and particularly an Emeka night, and I even had a tough time yelling at him. And that's hard for me to do. But when I think of great basketball players, and I think of the great things he did for us, as good a player as he was, and he was a great player, Rookie of the Year in the NBA and so on, he may be even a better person. So it's my pleasure to put in, for once and for all time that we play basketball here, Emeka Okafor. Emeka.
Thank you, Coach. If our band can give us a little bit of a drum roll, and now please turn to the rafters as Emeka Okafor's number 50 is enshrined forever. And now the man of the hour, Emeka Okafor.
Well, thank you guys, everybody. I'm so overwhelmed. It's been one heck of a journey. So I'm from Houston, Texas, and there we go, Houston in the house. And I remember sitting in Miss O'Connor's 4th grade social studies class, okay? And we're studying a map of the United States. Okay, and I can't remember exactly like what the specific lesson was, but I remember looking at the state of, just the big state of Texas, how glorious it was, and my chest swelled with pride, and I was pridefully perusing the map, looking at all the other smaller and therefore inferior states by my 4th grade logic. And my eyes just, went right and up to this smaller collection of states, and it was just like so tiny. I had to squint, the names weren't written. They just had the abbreviations, and I was like, MA? Okay, Massachusetts, all right, cute, all right. RI, Rhode Island, all right, man, y'all got some work to do. And I'm like, CT? And I kid you not, I said, CT, what the heck would I ever do there? Okay, so flash forward 8 years, Jim Calhoun sitting in front of me telling me exactly what. He said, hey, look, we have an excellent academic institution, we got a strong basketball program, and we have great fans, okay? He said, there are minutes and an opportunity, but the rest is up to you. But it wasn't just up to me. I had support. I had a lot of support. Doc, you are a program legend in your own right. You know, you've illuminated the academic path for so many and were instrumental in my own success. I'm forever grateful for your guidance and your counsel. My teammates, you know, I couldn't ask for a better band of brothers. And as I get older, I just realize how truly special the bond that we had was. You know, yeah, we did our thing out here on the court in front of some great fans, but, you know, my fondest memories were just of us just hanging out, you know, having fun, telling jokes. You know, a lot of them were directed at me, but, you know, I would not be here without you guys. Coach. The foundation of it all, master architect. You know, you saw something in me immediately and believed in me, and you are a fundamental figure in all my accomplishments, and I'm forever grateful. The fans. Oh my gosh, the fans. Hey, Coach tried to tell me, I didn't get it. But now I understand. It's really hard to put in words something that's so experiential. You know, some things you really have to truly live in order to grasp. You know, the heartbeat of Husky Nation is strong, and it's not only the people who live here. Excuse me, it's not only people who went here. It's the whole state. The love and adoration that you guys pour into UConn men and women. It's truly an eighth wonder. So, look, I've gotten a lot from Connecticut. Friends, memories, most importantly, my amazing wife, okay? We didn't meet here. She's from up the road in Danbury and somehow still managed to find her way to North Carolina, become herself a Tar Heel, okay? But, hey, despite all that, she's absolutely perfect. And we have 2 amazing kids. Don't worry, we're raising them right. They root for the right shade of blue, okay? They root for the right shade of blue. But, hey, I just want to thank you guys for everything. And, you know, if I could go back to that, you know, 9-year-old, 10-year-old self, okay? You know, and ask them, hey, to answer this question, hey, you know what you're going to do? Hey, look, you see that little map right there? You see that little blip? That blip, that right there is the future basketball capital of the world, okay? All right? And one day, you will be standing at the center of it, okay, in front of friends and family and loved ones, and they will be looking at your jersey. And you know what you're going to say? You know what you're going to say? You're going to say, it's been an honor and a privilege to be part of this program. Okay, it's been an honor and a privilege to be part of this program. To be embroidered in a legacy that continues to grow and get stronger. Thank you guys. Hey, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, Emeka Okafor.